Thank you so much for leading small groups over Easter. The most important thing you can be doing is just simply praying for students, asking God to reveal himself so kids will start following Jesus all the days of their lives. The big thing that we're going to do in our small groups is something called the resurrection eggs, which inside your classroom, the eggs will more than likely already be hidden. There's 12 different colors of eggs. Want to draw your attention to a bright blue and a light blue. Okay, there's a difference. The light blue has nothing in it. It's the very last one. Inside each egg has a different symbol, and each symbol represents a little bit of the story of Easter. Everything that happens about Jesus dying and rising again. So when you come into your classroom, say hi to your students, maybe get to know their names, and then tell them, hey, inside the class are hidden 12 eggs. Go find them, but don't open the eggs. Just come back to our circle. When you get back to the circle, you are going to go in a certain order, and the order is right here. You can see it right on the inside of the egg carton. And so you'll start with, hey, which student has the bright blue egg? And ask them to open it up. And we're just going to go one at a time. Inside is a donkey. And then you would maybe just ask your students, hey, what does the donkey have to do with the story of Easter? And they may already know, and they share all kinds of details about the donkey. Or maybe you're going to have to share a little bit about what this donkey has to do with Easter. Just for your information, in case you don't know what all these symbols are for and every detail about the Easter story, right here is a list in order with the Bible verses. And I highly recommend that you read all these really quick before you come. Refresh yourself with those so that way as students ask questions, or you can briefly describe what each symbol represents. Now again, the last egg that students will open up is empty, and of course that's still a symbol. What does that represent? Where's Jesus now? Is he in the tomb? No, he is risen. He is risen indeed. And so that's where you're going to finish with the resurrection eggs, and of course explaining and helping students know the whole point of Easter. And as you know, this whole point of Easter is Jesus died and rose again. He has power over death. And if we just choose to follow him, we can be part of this family. And so I would also, if you have enough time, just simply ask your students a little bit about, do they know for sure whether they belong to Jesus? Maybe share a little bit of your story about how you began following Jesus. And then ask them, would they like to be part of God's family? And you can just pray with them right then and there. Simple prayer like, Jesus, thank you so much for dying and rising again. I want you to forgive me of all my sins. I want to follow you, Jesus. Amen. It could be just simply that simple. And then if you do have a student that wants to pray and you pray with them, we'll have in the classroom a little sheet of paper that says Decisions for Jesus. You could write their first and last name on it and then hand that to Kim or Dan or one of our other leaders so we can follow up with the parents and remind them, hey, your student prayed to receive Jesus. Again, thanks for being here. Thanks for doing our small groups, celebrating Jesus with us, and have fun.